Good morning. Welcome to day 36, Friday, May 15th, 2026. We are lounging in the Leisure Lodge Motel Resort. Just, really super cheap rooms, but got everything you need. I would normally pay this much for one night, so very reasonable rates. The Wi-Fi is pretty good. You could tell like when it got later in the evening, the load from all the people staying here would overload it a few times, but it was enough to get all the videos uploaded to YouTube, so that's really all I care about. I've already organized my resupply package to the next 100 miles to Cuba, New Mexico. I'm waiting to hear from this ride shuttle service to see if they will give me a ride to the McDonald's, which is about 2.5 miles away on the other side of town. I was thinking I could stop there, get some breakfast, and then walk back. I have a box for the post office. My trail runners, I got a new pair of trail runners, but my old pair, they're not like totally destroyed. They can be like my walking around shoes back home. I also have my destroyed Darn Toughs to send back home. And because I'm going to have some extra dinner items between the Domino's pizza I'm going to get today and my leftover shredded chicken and wraps from Walmart. The chicken was really good, by the way. I don't think I've ever gotten like pre-cooked chicken from Walmart. It was tasty. So I'm going to make some wraps to take on the trail. I'll have some pizza. So I just won't need all the dinners that I had packed. So I'm sending some of those back because they're expensive and can reuse them. They don't expire. So that's it. Just waiting to hear from this shuttle service. I think maybe they start at 7:30. And we'll go from there. So there probably won't be a lot of video today. Just going to kind of chill out. But if there's anything interesting, we'll be back. Okay, so I'm in luck. I got shuttle ride for 8:30, and then I'll walk over to the post office. So just about 15 minutes from now. That may be my ride over there. See you in a minute.
Oh, the Prius. That Prius there.
Okay, just had my fill of tasty breakfast sandwiches at McDonald's. Picked up some stuff for tomorrow morning's breakfast that I can heat up in the microwave. There's just like, this is like one of the only options for breakfast in the morning. So I can put this stuff in the fridge and then microwave it up tomorrow. It works out great. So now I'm gonna do about a mile walk to the post office. It's nice right now. It's still early in the morning, like 9:30. Hit the post office and then just probably walk all the way back to the motel and have a relaxing day. There was one other through hiker on the shuttle with me staying at the motel. I guess if you take the blue route, you come in from this bridge over behind me there. So you could basically like come into town at the McDonald's. So he had to walk all the way to the motel from the McDonald's. Whereas when you take the red line, you come in the other way where the motel is. So interesting. I think for right now, that's about it. I want to get this walk done before I get sunburnt since I don't have my sun hoodie on. There's a Sonic here too. Who knew? All right. It was funny yesterday. I passed like this little small business, but they had like a very small U-Haul rental place. And you know how sometimes you'll see those U-Haul pickup trucks and they're advertised like $19.95 in town for a day? If they had one of those pickup trucks parked in the lot, I would have seriously considered renting it for the day, just because this town is so spread out. And it's not easy to get a ride with this shuttle service. You know, they only have so many bookings a day. So I got lucky, I got the ride to McDonald's. Yeah, I mean, is it worth it for 30 bucks plus tax? I could drive around, see any other thru hikers, shuttle around for a while. Almost went into the office to inquire, but they only had like the small box trucks. But if they had a pickup truck, I would have been there. It would have been worth it. It's all about saving time when you're in town, like wasting time doing these walks. I walked over 5 miles yesterday just doing errands, so it's worth it not to have to deal with that hassle. This morning it's fine. It's still kind of not super hot yet. And it's good to stretch the legs a little bit, you know. This will probably be like a 2.5 mile walk and then I'll be done for the day. My knee feels good, which is good. Yeah, that's it. Just thinking about stuff as I'm walking. We are back at the post office to send stuff home. It was funny looking at my PCT thru hike expenses. Postage was one of my biggest expenses. Not a surprise, but it's worth it for me to get the food I want to eat. And then when I'm also shipping stuff back, that adds another chunk of change over 6 months. So there's like that local park that kind of describes the history of Grants here. It kind of makes you wonder what this place was like in the 50s or the 60s. It describes like just cars lined up. This was like a huge touristy area, like a bustling main street. It's definitely declined over the years. But now I'm like curious to hop on YouTube and see if I can find any old video of what this place was like in its heyday. It was probably something. So as I'm making my way back to the motel, there's gonna be one gas station convenience store. I'm probably just gonna pop in, maybe get a cold drink or two. I've been thinking about a tasty beer, but like the Walmart only had 4 packs or 6 packs, and I definitely don't need that. But if I can grab like a single of a local New Mexico beer, I wouldn't mind having a beer today. We'll see. Usually you don't have much luck at a gas station, but you never know unless you look. It's a little sad walking through the main drag here. Route 66, Santa Fe Avenue. So many like storefronts that are boarded up or space available. Yeah, you kind of see it when you're walking along and just taking it all in. It's really noticeable. And it's interesting at the McDonald's. So I mentioned I logged into the Uber app hoping I could get some cheap rides around town. And there was no Uber, there were no cars. But there were definitely people picking up delivery like DoorDash, whatever gets used out here for McDonald's orders. So there are people out here doing the gig thing. It's too bad none of them use Uber. I guess it's not profitable. All right, so I was lucky and I was able to get a single of New Mexican IPA, so I'm excited for that later. They also had my favorite candy bars, the salted caramel Twix. And I also got a thing of water, just because everything about the motel is great. The water pressure in the shower is great, but the actual water coming out of the sink, the water pressure is not great. And this happened at another place in New Mexico. There's just like no cold water coming out of the tap. It's like very warm. I'm sure it has something to do with the geography, but so I'm gonna have some better drinking water. I know it's all the same, but psychologically, yeah, here's the little U-Haul place I was talking about. If they had a little pickup truck parked outside, 1995 in town, I would definitely do that. In a town like this where it's all spread out, well, that's definitely enough walking for one day for a 0 day. Probably 2.5 miles, but felt good to stretch the legs, but I'm ready to hibernate in the room the rest of the day. Okay, I have been thinking about pizza for a long time on the trail, so we'll leave you with this: a Philly cheesesteak and a Hawaiian. And the extra will go in the Ziploc bags for the trail. See you tomorrow.